Welcome to the Goldenfields. Crap. I messed up already.
Good start. Good start.
He got distracted.
I meant to say the Gilded Dice, but I was looking at the word gold. Welcome to the Gilded Dice Dance Party 2017. And here goes Rogadar not dancing again, but he's dancing with his jaw because he's eating.
Food's more important.
Y'all suck. And this is where adventure ends tonight. Alright, welcome back to another session. Welcome back to another session of the Gilded Dice. What episode are we on today?
8.
Episode 8. Alright. Welcome back. Just real quick here, someone's logged into my account, because I didn't write let's go. Did I? Anyways.
Did I?
I can't remember now. I can't remember that. I kinda looked up and saw alright, disregard. Alright, so the Goldenfields Festival began to wind down after Rogadar, Wolverbane, and Luna competed in a glorious pie eating contest. Wolverbane, the mighty of stomach, managed to win a magical cornucopia, a perfect complement to Zaia's new sunset stein. After a well-deserved rest, a mysterious birthday cake, and a massive breakfast, you guys prepared to leave Goldenfields in pursuit of the Hill Giant Horde. Naxine introduced you to Ninalor, a young elven scout, who was ordered to guide you to Kuvat, the leader of the scouting party sent after the Hill Giant's retreat. Naxine also suggested, being the wise and educated leader and reader she is, to perhaps find a strong dragon companion to aid you in your coming battles. Dragons and giants are, after all, ancient enemies. In the meanwhile, while you guys were prepared to leave Goldenfields, various of your new friends and residents of Goldfields requested some help from you. Miros asked Wolverbane if you were traveling that way, see how his old performing partner, Alrosa Starhedge, is doing in the town of Amphale. Orin, on the other hand, asked Zaia to deliver a hastily written message to his sister Lily at the Happy Cow Tavern in Daggerford. Zi Liang, the ever astute acolyte, gave the party a black pearl pendant and told them to retrieve her coming of age inheritance that has been kept at House Thane in Waterdeep, and to seek out Shelter, the butler. Liferlas, who is highly forgetful of names, remembers one name quite clearly, and that's Airglass, an old elven druid who created Liferlas many years ago. Smartest being that Liferlas knows, Airglass had left Goldenfields 30 years ago on a pilgrimage to Shadowtop Cathedral. Upon leaving Goldenfields, Nin took the lead and turned the party east towards the Forlorn Hills. You stumbled across the remains of a giant horde campsite, which displayed signs of a struggle. Zaia spoke to the dead Bugbear and learned that the horde is lost. Split opinions amongst them of which direction to go led to tension and inevitably violence. As night began to set, faint rumbling was felt by Zaia and then Anakel shortly after. Unable to see any approaching threats, you prepare for the worst. As the last bit of sunlight fades away, the rumbling ever closer and seemingly all around you. Lucius spots metallic looking fin slanting through the ground. And that is where we left off.
Here.
The music seems to have stopped.
Oh no, it stopped.
We also hid. I hid somewhere behind.
Yeah, I think we all.
I'm pretty sure
We hid, yeah.
I was out in the open, but I had ready to dodge.
Glorious prepared battle map. You're standing around on your way, being guided by Ninalor into the hills of the Forlorn Hills. Place yourselves where you would have hid.
I'm just standing out in the open.
Where's the path and where's the tree? And or are we all in tree?
It was rocks around, I believe.
Yeah, it was just like rocks. Wes, your mic is off again.
You want to draw some random rocks on the battlefield?
Yeah, feel free to draw on the map.
Which direction?
That's your job. That's your job.
metallic fin coming from, and or noise?
Okay, let me just grab some stuff here.
There should be a tile tool. You put like tree here, rock here,
Yeah.
little
there are
river.
tools like that, but
Oh, there you go. We got rocks. I thought you were gonna use like MS Paint and draw some rocks on there.
Oh wow!
there's your rock.
There's
There's
a
only
big
one rock. I didn't plan on hiding with all the other guys.
I kicked the rock.
She needs her own
Sharing is
special
caring.
rock.
I mirror Rogadar's question. Which direction is the fin coming from?
Yep. We'll just put
Yeah, that's true.
all a rock here for you chumps. Some rocks. All right. You hear the one. Lucius, you look to the south, and you see it coming from your south. The sounds of the rumbling. You guys tried to perceive like the direction, but you weren't able to discern which direction it was coming from. It just felt like the ground around you in general was just rumbling. Lucius, you were able to spot just before you ducked behind the corner the fin approaching from the south. Ninalore had ordered Wedge and Biggs to post up near some of the rocks nearby, and she kind of dashed off to the side.
Do I have time to throw a light spell up on my glaive?
You throw one up just real quick. All right, here we go.
I have
Believe me.
my great axe out, and I'm readying a dodge.
All right.
So I know how high are these rocks.
They range like from 5 to like 20 feet. They kind of just go up in like a dome shape. You can climb up onto them and walk around them, no problem. But they're high enough to cover your bodies from like you'd be fully covered from the other side. Okay.
Oh.
All right, let me just get this sorted out here. All right. As you guys dash to your respective areas, Wolverine standing in the middle of the field, great axe ready, focus his attention to the south as Lucius spots a fin appear above the ground, coming rapidly towards you guys. It's tearing up the ground behind it, as it's burrowing just below the surface, and it's rapidly approaching you guys. You see it basically right in front of you, just to the south, about 25-30 feet below you. The ground just erupts as this large jaw comes shooting up onto the ground, creating this giant explosion of dirt and rubble.
There it is.
I want to see it.
A large metallic-looking creature. Its body itself seemingly made of metal. Its long dome-shaped beak-like maw just extends open and lets out a shriek. It's got these large metal-like talons, claws that are just digging
Large
away at
talons.
the ground. Chickens have large talons. As it appears out of the ground, it seems like it sniffs the air for a second, and it kind of turns its attention to its right, and it jumps.
Stop.
5.
At least we know it jumps.
Cactus.
I'm afraid.
It leaps into the air. You watch it just like in a giant, beautiful arc launch itself up. Then, with its head pointing downwards and its jaw open, just jumps towards Wedge, who looks
Not
up,
Wedge.
The expendable characters.
terrified. All right. So I'm just getting character sheets here.
Oh yeah, I need my character sheet.
Question. This is sort of like, could we take a reaction right here if we wanted to? Or since my turn hasn't come up yet, I couldn't take a reaction.
Kind of like it's a surprise attack.
I can live with that.
As it jumps into the air, it jumps down and it just lands right on top of Wedge. So good old Wedge takes a.
Bye-bye.
Aww.
That's a lot of dice.
They're all D4s.
Okay. So I'm just reading what it does. Okay.
In the meantime, this is a message from our sponsor.
Drink water.
Smart food. It makes you smart. And it's food.
Fuck. Sorry. Yeah, okay. You watch as the Boulette leaps and just lands on top of Wedge with his mouth open, just driving his maw right into the ground and just chomping down Wedge with him and completely just tearing him apart as Wedge is no longer. Yeah, it stands up and you look as the dust settles. Wedge is no longer there. As your attention turns towards this Boulette who just destroyed one of the guards, you hear a similar explosion appear behind you.
Okay, we run. We are running.
As out of the ground behind Zaia and Lucius, the Boulette's mate appears from behind, and it also leaps towards Zaia and Lucius. I need you guys to make dexterity and or strength saving throws, whichever you choose.
That's what you get for hiding.
Clearly. So just a straight dex?
It's a dex saving throw or a strength saving throw.
So just
Just
right.
straight, yeah.
Saving throw.
Yay!
Natty 20.
Okay.
16!
Okay, let me see this here real quick.
I think I have a high dex because that was not a great roll.
All right, so it like you guys turn around just in time to see this another one arc. The moonlight just shines off of its metal body. You quickly dash off to the side to an occupied space 5 feet to its next to it, but just not before some of its claw manages to catch some of you. You take half damage.
Both of us?
Yes, 1 second. For some reason, it doesn't give me the. Alright, so you take, as it comes down, the rocks and the rubble scatter and hit you in the back as you kind of just dodge out of the way. You take half of 15, so you take 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oops.
And an additional 7 points of slashing damage as well.
Wow.
So 14 points total. As this Boulette comes crashing down, and luckily you guys managed to dodge out of the way. Now you can roll initiatives.
Weird.
17, that's like my best ever. I'm in the turn order twice, by the way.
You don't have to tell him these things.
Gotcha.
Oh man, 10 with alert.
What's the
Wait,
alert
I
give you?
can't find. Where's initiative?
Plus 5.
Blanking right.
Direct top in the middle, beside your speed and your armor class.
Lifesaver. Did I hit it?
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Ugh. I'm scared, guys. I'm very scared.
They were behind a rock. You didn't see anything.
Oh.
While we're getting pounced.
As you guys kind of stand behind your rocks, you realize these things can just go right through rocks. Rock's not gonna help you in this
Oh
case.
my gosh.
All right, we got everyone's initiative. We need cinders. Oh no, cinders with
Oh.
sorry, disregard. No.
Me, right? Yeah.
All right, top of the turn order, Lucius. As you manage to just dodge, the dust begins to settle. This boulette, this massive creature, right before you.
I'm gonna play it safe and cast Armor of Agathis.
All right. You watch his body as this bluish arcane like ice form around his body, gleaming off the moonlight. Moonlight, just like the boulette. Is that your action?
Yes, sir. And then I just stand firm.
All right, Rogadar. As you watch the dust settles before you, Wedge, you see one of Wedge's arms and part of his leg just sitting on the grounds as the boulette is just chomping down on his body. But you watch as the boulette spit, as he's chopping like Wedge, he just spits him out, and you kind of see him shudder a bit. Doesn't seem like he liked the taste of elf.
Well, that's not good for your diet. And I shove my glaive into his mouth.
All right, make an attack.
23 to hit.
That hits.
8 points of slashing damage.
All right,
Second attack, 10 to hit.
that misses.
You
You watch the glaive sparks off the frontal face, like the frontal armor of the of the boulette. The metal on metal just causes these strange sparks to fly.
And I'll just enter a ready stance.
All right.
Actually, no, I'm gonna use my action surge, disengage, and I'm going to step back to there.
All right.
Actually, no, wait. Awkwardness with squares, I'm gonna step back to there.
Okay. Sounds good. Zaia.
He's facing me or he's facing Lucius right now?
He's just kind of standing between the two of you, looking at both of you.
Okay.
You see him look at Lucius, and then he turns towards his attention towards you, and it almost looks like he kind of like steps down a bit more. It looks like his attention is more focused on you.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whisper on him. So he has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Fails.
Ugh. I roll so freaking low.
6 points of damage.
A 1, a 2, and a 3. Yeah, 6 points of damage. Woohoo!
And it has to run away, right?
Yeah, at least that's good.
On this turn.
Automatically, yeah. So, move as far away as its speed allowed to from me. Immediately.
Okay. You watch as it kind of jumps up and his nose dives into the ground. And you watch him just like with rapid succession of his limbs, with such speed that is terrifying. You watch as he burrows downwards into the ground below.
Did he get opportunity?
Does that any attacks? I keep forgetting.
Yeah. So opportunity attacks occur if they if they move away from you, not when they're pushed, but fearing a target would cause an opportunity attack.
Yeah, because
They willingly move, right? You're not forcing them to move.
No.
In their minds, they are willingly moving. So you can make an opportunity attack if you wish.
Can I do it too?
Certainly will.
No, you cannot.
Let's try.
Okay, 1 sec. 16 to hit.
That. Ooh, does that hit? That does not hit. You manage. Your glowing, fiery axe just bounces off the armor with this little ting as it reverb shakes your arm and feels weird.
And opportunity attacks, do you get extra attacks? If you
No,
have
it's just-
extra attacks?
I think it's one straight attack. There's no.
Okay.
It's not like a full action attack action.
Yep. Okay, cool.
All right. So you watch the bullet bury ends. You know, looking down to this hole, you watch as the ground behind it is kind of filling the hole in, leaving behind just a little pit of dirt. And the bullet goes out of range. Wolverbane.
All right, seeing the dead body of Wedge makes me really angry. I go into a rage, and
All right.
I, with my great axe, get down here, and I'm gonna recklessly attack this guy, giving me advantage with my rage. So 26,
That hits.
11 damage.
All right.
And I'm going to use my extra attack to do it again. 23 to hit
Yeah, that hits.
with 9 damage.
All right. Watch as Wolverine charges with the great axe and you start beating down. The spark starts to fly, but you're leaving these giant gashes, revealing kind of the fleshy bits underneath the armor.
Ooh.
But it looks still looking strong. Okay. Luna and
Me?
Cinder.
Okay, so I climb on top of the rock
Okay.
and I shoot
All right. So you carefully scale.
at this one right here.
All right. Cool.
I go.
Yep. You watch the arrow soar and manage to stick in one of the joints of the armor. You manage to get right between it and hit him.
I like to shoot again.
Do your damage. Okay, so the
Oh.
second arrow. The second arrow.
Sorry.
That's fine. The second arrow fires, but it just hits at an angle that causes it to deflect. So make your damage for the first roll. 10.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Sweet. Anything else?
That's everything. Yeah.
Okay. Anything for Cinder?
Sorry.
Anything for Cinder?
No, I get 2 attacks. Right. I took
Oh,
one
right.
and one cinder.
That's what it was.
He can still move though.
Yeah, I'd like to move him up on the rock next to me.
Okay,
Come
yeah,
to
he
mama.
climbs up on behind you. Okay. Zaia and Lucius, you feel the rumbling kind of subside for a second, and then you feel it rapidly just ascend again. This time, it comes barreling out just beside Zaia.
Came back?
It's only for one turn, right? That feared.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. You watch Zaia as behind you, the ground erupts. The bullet lands on top of the ground and bites you.
Do I
20 to
get
hit.
to? Oh, I don't do anything to save. No.
No,
20
it's just,
hits. A lot.
doing a solid 30-point piercing damage.
What?
30?
As it clamps its
3-0.
jaw, as its massive jaw, way bigger than you, Zaia, just clamps down on.
Okay, I'm still standing. No, never mind. I'm dead.
You're
I'm
We
down.
need to run.
unconscious?
We need to go.
What?
There's no way we're gonna survive this.
What? What's to say they won't follow us?
You watch as then the oh no, that's 40 feet. That's weird. It used its full movement speed. Okay. Whew. Nin just shouts, "Shit, Wedge! What the?" And she pulls back her bow, and shoots the bullets. Snagging him for 7 points of damage. Fires again, but the second arrow, again following Luna's shot, deflects off the back of its body. The bullet that you guys have been destroying bites Wolverbane. 16 to hit.
No.
It goes down for a giant clamp, and you take your great axe and shove it in its mouth, preventing it from closing. You can feel the great axe kind of bending under just the mob pressure, and you quickly pull back before it snaps your weapon. The bullet then turns his attention, and he leaps towards Rogadar and Ninalor.
So when he enters my reach,
Mm-hmm.
I would like to make an opportunity attack on him.
Okay, yeah. So you watch him, and you get your glaive ready. Go for it.
20 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. And his speed drops to 0 when I hit him.
Okay.
So
It
10
lands.
points of slashing.
Okay. As it lands on top of you,
Wait, sorry. He moved out of the way?
he jumped out of your.
He
out of
jumped.
your
He
range.
jumped. I don't get opportunity when he jumps.
Yeah, no, you do. You do.
Okay, sorry. There was chat going on, so
Oh.
do your thing and then I'll do the attack. Unless you want me to do the attack
Well,
right
it would be in the other order for sure.
Yeah, it's true.
make your attack first, Wolverine.
now. Okay.
Yeah.
Natural 20.
Okay. Yeah.
Yay!
When you pull back your axe, you wind it up and you clock it in the butt.
13.
Points. You slash it at its hind, and you just leave a giant chunk. Pieces of metal scale start to shred off its back, leaving a nice gash. Yeah, Rogadar, you pincer the bullets, try to step out of the way. I need you guys to roll Dex or Strength saving throws, whichever is higher.
That's
22?
That's a cute little bullet
Alright.
growl.
Yeah. Yeah, you managed, after you stab it, you quickly sidestep, anticipating it falling on top of you. You step to the side, so put yourself in somewhere next to it.
Wow.
And you take half damage.
You should record that as the dragon call.
A vicious dragon. Ooh. Okay, please stop like that. Thank you.
Alright, and you guys take a solid... Sorry, I'm gonna roll here. ...31 points of slashing and bludgeoning damage. As it comes crashing on top of you, and its scales and its claws manage to also slash you on the way down.
We're all gonna die.
You watch Ninalor just get just completely destroyed.
Oh, we lost our guide.
She falls and her body is completely torn. But it was 1 point close enough to keep her alive. You watch her, she's on the grounds. You can just get the faint sense of her breathing. As
She's unconscious? Okay.
She's not dead, she is unconscious.
But Wedge actually died, didn't fall unconscious.
Wedge fully died.
Wow.
Ninalor is alive by 1 point. Wow. Alright. Rogadar, you're fine?
Yeah, I'm still standing. I'm good.
Oh, sorry. It's 31 points half damage, so that's 15 points.
Yeah.
Oh, but I thought there was 2 types of damage, so it added up to 30.
No, it's 31's the total. Sorry. Ninalor also made her save. So disregard. You watch her. She stands, barely standing, holding her short bow up.
It's a completely different outcome.
She's standing by 1 point and not dead by not 1 point. Stands there, just panting. She throws her longbow down and reaches for her short swords.
Wait, so 31...
Half.
How much damage did I take? I only took 15 damage?
15 points of damage.
Perfect. Yeah. I just push it off.
Yeah, you just whatever. I've dealt with worse. Anakel, go ahead.
Can I look around without using my action?
Yeah, that's like a.
Can you look around at all?
You can sense around, like just your basic battle awareness is active.
Can I sense any giants in the area?
Clearly feeling around, just using your blind and tremor sense in the heat of the battle. It's just you guys, as far as you can tell.
All right. I get my quarterstaff. I charge the bullet and I swing at its legs, attempting to knock it over.
Oh, okay. What attack
23
is
to
this?
hit. This is using my key point. He must make a dexterity save or be knocked prone.
Okay, that hits.
5 damage.
5 damage. And fails its save.
Yes.
You manage to just smash one of its legs. This thing's a beast, but you somehow hit it just in one of its nerve that causes its leg to go down, and the body just kind of falls behind it, and you watch it land on its kind of belly.
I kick it.
All right, kick it.
12.
Does not hit. You kick it, and you feel your toes kind of smash. You're not sure if you broke them,
No!
but you just hear crunch as you're basically kicking a serious piece of metal as hard as you can. Okay. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Biggs is just caught up in the moment, having watched Wedge get just completely destroyed. Regains his composure and runs off to the side. Quickly draws his bow and fires it twice. But just being shaken by the events that have occurred, fumbles the first shot. The second shot, he tries to get the arrow in the notch, but he just starts to fumble it, and he drops the arrow on the ground. Lucius, go ahead.
Seeing Zaia get decimated in one hit, Lucius kind of calculates the odds and casts darkness with himself as the target.
Okay. It's 15 foot radius?
15-foot radius around me as the target
Alright.
is now completely magical darkness.
Alright, sounds good. You watch as just around Lucius this black aura appears, and you can't even see past it. You familiar to the spell that you guys used on Ogden Lob in Goldenfields. You watch as just bulge completely covers the rock, Lucius, and basically makes it impassable for you to see. Okay. And what's the spell called again? Darkness?
Yep.
Okay. Rogadar.
Oh, sweet. I attacked this dude who just entered my space. 15.
That misses. Ping!
You get advantage?
Bounces over.
Why would I have advantage? I attack him again. 16.
Prone.
You start stabbing, and you're watching your glaive just bounce off the curves of the bullet, not managing to stick or do any deep damage.
Oh wait, is this the dude who is prone?
Yes.
Oh, it is, yeah.
Yeah, so those would be advantage then.
Right, so this time you take your glaive and just start stabbing downwards. into his
So
back.
17 and 22.
Both of those hit.
Is
so
is prone auto crit?
16.
No.
No,
Or is that paralyzed? It's
10 and 11,
Incapacitated.
10
incapacitated.
and 11? 21 points of damage?
and I'm gonna smack him with the butt end of my glaive as well.
Okay.
25.
Yep.
For 6 points.
25 points. This is a 7 points of damage. Alright, how do you kill the bullet?
Oh, sweet! I want to just
nice.
crack him hard across the skull.
Alright, you start stabbing to the joints, getting to the fleshy bits, and then you just take the blunt end of your glaive and just ping! And you watch as the bullet's life just kind of fades from its eyes, and its body goes soft, and then now just settles into the dust.
That's a Goliath, and a giant, and a bullet I've killed with the blunt end of my glaive.
You should start adding like marks.
Zaia.
We have marks.
What about me?
We have
I'm still
all
dead.
the
You have
marks.
to make a death saving throw.
Oh, right. True. What do I roll?
Save, you soft woman.
The just D20. You need a 10 or more.
You can click the death
Alright.
save button in your sheet.
Anakel and
But
Luna
I have a
have
deck.
to prove themselves. They have no kills on this kill count.
I just knocked him over, and I saved the day.
We don't have a knockover count, okay? It's a kill count.
Sorry, Zaia, what did you roll? Okay, so you managed to make one success.
That was so close. I don't like that.
Yay.
Is it above 10?
10 or above.
Sweet.
Okay, Wolverine.
All right. Is this measuring tool accurate right now?
Negative. No, it is not.
How far away
It's
is
not.
it from me?
You have your whole turn to figure that out.
Uh, is it within 80 feet?
Yeah, it's 6 feet away from you.
60 feet.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to charge towards it.
You cannot see. Well, as soon as you enter the black radius of Lucius, you cannot see anything. It is completely
What's the radius?
black.
You
15
can't-
foot.
15 feet. It's marked on the map, man.
I don't
Yeah,
even
black-
see it. What?
Oh, I don't see it.
I don't
I don't
see
see
it.
it either.
Oh, you guys
What?
don't see that?
I
That's
see it.
strange.
No.
I guess
No.
only.
Oh, because you made it an aura. Oh, you know what you have to do? Double click the token
Mhm.
and go to advanced and click the C checkbox for auras.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
Okay, now
there.
you can.
There it is.
Now you can redo your turn. basically.
So,
Yay.
huh? So when I'm back here, can I see it or is it pitch black?
It's pitch black. It's like a ball of blackness.
Oh,
You
okay.
cannot see through. You cannot see in. It's just pure ultimate blackness.
So that changes. what I-
Penultimate.
So I didn't know you guys could see that.
So yeah, so I can't actually. I don't know where it is. That changes things a bit. Changes exactly what I was gonna do. So I am going to. I will dash my 80 feet. Can you mark me 80 feet around this thing? Like up here, I guess, somewhere.
Yep. 5, 10. You can get pretty. If you dash around it, you can pretty much get like right up to it. Not up, like not close, but you start dashing around the big ball of blackness, and as you come skidding around, you see the boulette kind of half in, half out. Its back ass sticking out of this big black hole. With that
Okay.
level of darkness.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. Your turn.
Luna.
Okay, can I shoot from here?
You cannot see it. You can attempt to shoot through it if you wish, but you can't see the target.
I'd like to get off the rock. Can I see from here?
You need You need like a split angle.
So I move over here.
What's your moving speed?
35, I think.
Coming off the rock would be a little difficult. 5, 10, 15, 20. You would probably get to about here.
Here. So I can't see them.
You could try to shoot. It would have. It would be a little more difficult. Oh, well, you have sharpshooter, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah. So you can
Do.
see it past Lucius's dome of darkness, and yeah,
Okay.
you should be able to hit it.
Okay, here I go. Come on.
Double whiffs.
What?
The arrow goes flying to the darkness, and you wait for some reaction from the boulette. That part you can see. Nothing seems to change. It's just still standing there.
At least it didn't hit any of us. You hear Lucius. Ugh.
Okay.
How about I think I might use one of my maneuvers. And use the rally. It says bonus hit action to add superiority dice plus charisma to temporary fear of an ally.
Ooh.
Can I?
What's the range on that? Can you just rally?
Somebody you can see it. I think.
Anyone, Yeah, I see you.
Okay, go ahead.
So wait, can I use that on anyone?
Yeah.
Anyone you
Anyone
can
you can-
see.
Can I see Zaia?
What's Luna's
No,
rally called?
she's in darkness.
No, I think
Okay,
it's anyone
well,
who can
then
see
I'll
or
use-
hear you. It's either or.
Oh, okay. Well, Zaya's unconscious,
I
so
don't.
she can't hear.
So I can't. Okay, Timon, help her. Okay, well then I'll use it on you then, Wolverbane. You go, boy.
Is that what
That's-
that lets me attack, or it gives me advantage, or what?
No, you should
Only
use
fact.
the commander one. Is the
Oh, if
bonus
you
action.
use the commander, if you use the commander, I can attack now.
Instead
Okay,
of
I'll
her,
do that
she's-
then.
Luna's already made her attack roll.
Yeah, she made her attack already.
Yeah.
Is that-
This is instead of.
Expending a superiority.
Wait,
dice, so-
does Cinder still attack or no? Okay, sorry. Okay, just go. I'll give you Commander's strike. It's give attack, allow an ally to attack. Add superiority dice to their damage. What?
Is that
I'm
what-
gonna let
I don't think you-
Wolverbane attack.
I don't think you can if you've already attacked. But I don't have my
Okay.
poker face, so someone's gonna have to check that.
I got it. Just a sec. When you take the attack action on your turn, forgo one of your attacks and use a bonus action to direct one of your companions to strike.
Oh, okay, so it's your second attack then. Okay.
Yeah, so instead of Cinder attacking, I'm gonna do this.
Choose a friendly creature who can see or hear you expend one superiority dice. That creature can immediately use its reaction to make one weapon attack, adding the superiority die to the attack's damage roll.
You can't move.
Is Wes close enough though?
Well, I
Or
got.
Wolverine?
I can throw things. I'm the only
Show
one
you
that
how
can
to do
attack
this
it.
attack.
Lucius can attack.
She can't see Lucius.
Oh.
I can't see him. He's in the dark thing.
All right. So what's are you going to do it to Wolverine?
Yes, I want to.
All right. You hear this inspiring call from behind you, Wolverbane, just egging you on to hopefully do more damage.
Okay.
Boy, go!
Do I roll the superiority dice, or does she?
She does.
She does. Okay. She rolls the
How do we do
superiority. What is it? A D8.
It's a D8, yeah.
Yes.
So roll a D8. I will attack with a javelin.
All right.
Ooh,
Nice.
add 6 to it. 16.
You take the javelin. It bounces off the armor, the
Damn it.
roulette, and just ping,
Oh.
flies up and then lands on Zaia. Just kidding.
All that for nothing.
Okay. All right. So that's your turn, Luna. You watch
Yes.
now as the roulette. Okay. Well, here's the question, Lucius. Are you purposely trying to be like? What are you doing right now as you're standing? In this
Yeah,
darkness?
so so I checked. Darkness does not have a somatic element, and I did not move last turn.
Okay. So
So
you're
I stayed still, and I cast darkness.
and you're
exactly where
you're
it was.
purposely trying to be silent. I'm assuming.
Yeah, because after seeing Zaia get decimated,
Okay.
I'm hiding from this thing basically.
The boulette kind of is looking inside the darkness and can't see, but using its tremor sense, looking for something inside, it can't seem to find you. Turning its attention towards Wolverbane. Wolverbane, it lapped up with its deadly maw. 25 to hit,
Yeah, that hits.
with 31 points of piercing damage as it crushes you.
Halved down to 15, and then I'll use a Stone's Endurance. Rolling a D12 with my Constitution.
Alright.
That's it.
Then, after it bites you,
So I take 5.
okay, it leaps into the air and on top of you,
It lands on top of me?
lands on top of you.
Is that a second armor class kind of? Does it go?
It's another attack. So make a strength or dexterity saving throw.
I have advantage on strength saving throws. I will use strength saving
So,
throw.
no, sorry. So it can't do that.
Huh?
Disregard. It can't do that.
Yeah, I
Disregard.
was really confused.
It can't. It has to do at least 15. I thought it had to within 50, use at least 15 feet. Okay.
It
then-
also is it's an action, so like it
Yeah.
can't do 2 actions.
Yeah, exactly. Well, no, it says if it uses it as part of its movement. It's in a movement.
No, it can, if it jumps 15 feet, it can use its action
Right.
to
just
do
stop.
that.
All
That
right.
would be using its action though.
You watch as the boulette just start digging down to the ground and burrows underneath.
That's opportunity?
Yeah.
Alright.
All right.
It's like a reverse whack-a-mole.
16.
Ping! Your axe bounces off it.
The thing's
and
armored.
it is armored. Nin, just barely keeping up. She's panting. Walks up to one of the rocks and just kind of sits, leans against it, just tired. She's got her short sword in her hands.
I don't see it anymore. Where is it?
It's gone underground. Anakel.
Can I sense? Can we sense it?
There's
It trembles.
a subtle rumbling. Yeah.
Is there a direction I can sense?
Make a perception check of your action.
Oh boy, guys! First time using one of these.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy!
Question: when something says for your turn or during this turn, that doesn't carry over until my next turn. It ends when my movement and action are done, or
Yeah,
the
that's-
turn is the until my next one.
It's not referring to the turn order. It's referring to your turn specifically. Yeah. No, you feel the rumbling. It's there somewhere. You can't tell where it is.
I climb up on the rock.
All right. Biggs rushes over to his leader Nin to see how she's doing. Lucius, what are you doing?
I continue to stay still, but I ready an action. As soon as this thing appears, I'm gonna fire Eldritch Blast at it.
Can you see through your darkness as well?
Yes, I have the Devil's Sight invocation.
Son of a bee. All right. Rogadar.
I'm going to step away from this one to wait.
That's there. Okay.
That's his mate. We should bait it.
Zaia.
Do it! I believe
Yeah.
in you!
Hate this so much. Phew!
Second
Yay!
save for Zaia. Wolverbane.
Woo!
Alright. I'm going to scooch around this darkness. And I'll hold my action.
What are you waiting? What's your reaction going to be?
I am going to throw a javelin.
Okay. Luna.
So you said this wasn't accurate, right?
Nope.
The skill? Okay. Is there any way I can run onto this rock here?
Yeah, your dash to get on top of that rock.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 5, 6. You can just get onto the edge of it.
Cinder
Yeah, right.
follows.
And Cinder just charges after you.
Yeah.
Alright.
I don't see it though, right?
No, you just hear the rumbling below. Lucius, you stand there ready, poised to attack with your Eldritch Blast. Wolverbane, you pull back one of your javelins. Rogadar, glaive ready to go. The rumbling around you gets louder and louder. Where is it gonna appear?
Tune in next time.
next time.
Done.
There's 2 of them!
It's called another one.
right. Behind one of you, you hear an interruption behind. Sorry, where is it? It erupts. 10, 5, 10, 15.
I see
It erupts
that.
out of the ground, and as it launches itself out of the ground, it launches upwards in an arc and down on towards Rogadar.
I launch my javelin at it.
As you guys, as in the air, you toss your javelin.
10, 15. How far away is it?
5,
30.
20, 25.
25. I get disadvantage on this then. Huh. Natural 1.
There's just a bunch of rubble and dirt that's falling off of this body, and it managed to catch and divert your attack. Eldritch
22
Splash.
and 18.
Those Eldritch Blasts come shooting out of the darkness and catch the bullets.
12 points of force damage.
12 points of force damage, okay.
And it wasn't in contact with the ground when I moved.
What does that mean?
Means it didn't sense me.
As it's in the air, you quickly do your thing, and it stops as soon as it lands on the ground. Rogadar, make your strength saving throw.
Well, when it enters my reach, I attack it.
Right.
Oh, jeez, this is amazing.
20 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
Just
14
skewer,
points of slashing damage.
Skewer it in the air.
Nice.
14, okay. And now make your save.
Ten.
Unfortunately, you did not make it. As you this time, your glaive get hanging it stuck last second. You're not quick enough to pull out and run away. It lands right on top of you, pushing you, knocking you prone to a space next to it, and you take the full slashing and bludgeoning damage.
Can't be good.
Ah, jeez. I rolled low. Crashes down on top of you. The rocks, the rubble, and its claws just digging into you, Rogadar, knocking you prone. You take 28 points of damage. All right, welcome back after that little crash. Too much damage by a boulette causes computers to crash. Let that be a lesson. Whoever in the future.
To all of those people fighting bullets.
All right, picking up where we left
May
off.
you rest
Anakel,
in
it's your Anakel, it's your turn.
Okay, seeing Rogodar go down, the other disarming or a trip on this guy,
Okay.
like I did the other one, hitting him right in the joints. Wow. 14.
The
Sorry,
course
ignore the
staff,
second one.
the course staff bounces off its kneecaps.
Natural 20. Nice.
Oh, of course.
And I,
Cripple
seeing
that
that miss,
mofo.
I kick him.
So this is just a regular attack.
Yeah.
The second one didn't miss.
Sorry,
Alright.
my voice is lagging. Just 18 to hit.
That hits. So you kick it right in the jaw, just right below the eye, where it's a little fleshy, doing 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Did that second quarterstaff hit not work?
Nope.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah.
All right. Good old Biggs takes his longbow, fires twice. The first one gets bedded into the metal plating, but it just kind of snaps the arrow. Second one follows through, but this one sticks, pierces a little further into it, doing a solid 7 points. All right, Lucius.
Okay, I'm gonna back up 30 feet.
All right.
And actually, hold on. Okay, first, actually, I'm gonna use a bonus action, cast Hex on it,
All right.
and then I'm gonna back up 30 feet. Forgot the Hex has a shorter range. And then fire 2 bolts of Eldritch Blast.
All right. Out of this black dome of darkness, 2 blasts
Oh
soaring
my
out.
Gosh.
And you watch as one beam just ricochets off of the force damage, just not doing anything towards the bullet's armor. Second one just goes wide.
What?
Annika, you
Oh,
smell this kind
waste.
of, you smell this little smell of burning across your nose.
Oh man.
Oh my gosh. With advantage on both those rolls, too.
Rogadar.
I stand up to face this thing that just pounced on me,
All right.
and attack it twice.
Okay.
23 and 27.
Yeah, that hits.
26 total points of damage.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. Okay.
Nice.
Rogadar, MVP this game.
Yep.
Is the bullet still standing out of curiosity?
Hit it with
As
the
you
blunt
slash
end.
at it- As you slash at it, it starts roaring. This metallic. It sounds like fingers grinding on like on a chalkboard. It screeches, but it's still standing. Its legs look a little weak though. Its little top little legs.
Screw it. I bring the end of my staff around at it.
Can this be number 3?
24 to hit.
That hits. You bring it around and you clock it. Punk.
8 points of damage.
8 points of damage. All right. Still standing, kind of strong. All right. Zaia.
Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Yes, I just switched over to the app.
I made it.
All right. So Zaia is stabilized. She's alive, but unconscious.
So I need to wait 1d4 hours?
Yep.
Can you tell me now or you'll tell me after?
Feel free to roll it. You got a d4.
Oh, I roll it?
Roll of Bane. Your turn.
Alright. I'm gonna rush up to this guy, 10, 20, 30. Jump on his back. Take my great axe, put it in his mouth, and grapple him.
All right. You just get on top. You bring the thing around. It's wide, but you're just enough. You bring it around and try to like.
It's like a bit in the horse's mouth.
All right. So you've already strength contesting each other.
Yep.
Well, I rolled a natural 1.
Yes!
As it rears back and it tries to shake you off, you hold on strong. You feel the axe bending slightly as you pull it to the sides of its jaw. It screeches and it tries to chomp down onto it, but you get it, the great axe lodged in its hinges, and it just cannot close its mouth. And it's
And
Alright.
then with my extra attack, I'm gonna shove it down prone.
okay.
And that's another strength, right?
Strength check, yeah. I rolled an 8.
Where did I get advantage? So it's a 10.
You get advantage.
I had advantage because I'm raged. I had advantage on strength checks and saving
Oh,
throws.
well, look at that. It's like 2 giant, powerful forces just contesting back and forth, but you manage to just slowly push it and drive to the ground as it now lands on its belly. It's lying there. You're sitting on it. You've got its jaw open,
I yell out to
Alright.
everybody else, take him out!
Luna.
I see her talking, but not hearing anything.
Make sure you're not on mute.
She is on mute in Discord.
Oopsies.
Yeah.
25 to hit.
That hits.
16 to hit,
16
actually.
to hit. As it's prone, shooting a prone target is actually harder for rangers. It's prone. Sharpshooter only for cover, right?
Right, you're right.
And you
Yes.
fire, and you manage to hit it with the arrow. You just try to find that sweet spot, but your arrow just breaks off its back.
Oh, I pull back. I
This
shoot.
time- yeah, this
22.
time you account for the angle. You find a good soft spot part in its upper arm. 11 points.
Yes, please. Kill
Okay.
it good.
Still alive. Oh, but it's the
Really?
Boulette's turn. So it's grappled and prone. So it's to get a grapple. What is it?
It has to.
The-
It has to get out of.
Strength or acrobatics.
Wait, did he get out of prone?
No, it stands up.
Okay.
So he happens to stand up with you on his back. Oof.
He has
gets
to use his.
It
He
can't
uses his
stand up.
entire. He uses his
Oh,
entire.
it's
Yeah.
grapples.
It has to use his entire
Yeah, it has
action
no
to get out of the grapple.
It can
But then
still,
it can move after if it gets out.
it can
It
still
can also attack.
it can attack with disadvantage because it's on the ground.
Yep.
So because it's lying on the ground, it tries to claw at tries to claw at you, Rogadar.
Mhm.
26 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hits.
As it's reeling back with its maw open, it reaches over and just grabs you with its big claw and just tears you for 40 points of piercing damage.
Yeah, I'm unconscious.
You watch Rogadar
Ugh.
Bye-bye.
grabs and just shrubs him to the ground.
Oh no, who's gonna get me up now? Never mind, I'm just dreaming.
Is
Peaceful
there
dreams for Rogadar.
My spine.
is there a grapple icon you can put on so that you remember?
For some reason, my token's bugged. I can't actually do anything to it, so I just have to remember it's grappled. The breaking the grapple is an action, I'm assuming.
It is.
Yep.
But so it stands there, with you on its back.
Lies there, anyways.
Wait.
Oh, nice,
Just a
nice.
second. How did he get up from prone? Grapple targets of
Sorry,
zero
he's
speed.
he's on the ground. He's left.
They have to break the grapple before they can get out from prone.
Yeah, so he's lying on
Yes.
the ground. So Ninalor takes her short swords. She's doing a solid points of piercing damage. She's weak. She's tired. She's upset. Does 4 points of damage. It's something. It's
Anna
getting
Kelly,
there.
you might get your first kill.
Annika, it's your turn.
Hey.
Kill it, man. Just kill it,
Uh,
okay?
Is the axe still in the Boulette's mouth?
Yeah, so Wolverine's on top of the boulette, and he's got the axe like horizontal across its mouth, keeping its mouth
Perfect.
open.
Try the token now.
I think-
Maybe since I moved mine out of the way, it'll work.
No, it's not. It's,
No?
it's a glitch that I get sometimes.
I take my quarterstaff and I just shove it into his throat. Just,
All right, just drive
Like
it
a
down
puppy
his
gun.
throat.
23?
You really
That
want to
hits.
do that? Gag reflux.
9 points of damage.
Yep.
Yeah, you hear as parts of Wedge get regurgitated out of his body, and parts of the scout that got devoured comes pouring out.
Oh!
How did Wedge come out? That was the other bullet that hit him.
Oh, it was, wasn't it? Sorry. So another body of another entity comes flying out. But it reminds you of.
The same fate.
else,
So
Anthony?
then I use my key point. I pull my staff up, and I punch him twice.
Punch him
Using,
twice?
Yeah, using Fury of Blows.
All right, just first one, you just give him a good right hook. Pwah! Second one, you hear knuckles crack against its skull.
manger à côté de moi, mais
8 points.
on a place.
You watch it kind of, it's dazed on the ground, laying there. It's barely keeping its eyes open.
I backhand it.
Alright, anything else?
No, I'm good. I'm
The
good.
NPC is gonna get
Alright.
the kill.
He fires with disadvantage because it's on the ground. The arrow is just, he's trying to get past Ninalor and Rogadar, but he just can't get an angle. The arrows go wide.
Oh my goodness.
Lucius, it's your turn.
It's gonna be a hard shot, but I'm gonna try it anyways.
You got this, kid.
Actually, it balances out. These become regular shots. (22 and 17).
Those both hit.
Ooh.
Does it charge into the metal of the axe and just like...
I don't know. How do you want to do it?
Nice.
So 20 points of damage. Yeah, sure. I like Anikel's idea. So I try to take careful aim for the axe that is in its mouth,
Warbane's idea.
and I just fire both bolts of Eldritch Blast directly at it, trying to like drive the axe like through its head.
Yeah, so you aim on either side of where Wolverine has it, and you shoot like the end points of the axe, the head and the butt. You just and Wolverine, you're sitting on top of this bullet, and you see out the black circle. These two things fire forward, and you know what Lucius is up to. So you kind of steady yourself, brace for impact. They fire and hit the axe at the same time, and it just drives them back. And you feel your axe just cut through the jaw and into the head, into the skull of the bullet. Through the metal, you hear the metal grinds, and you hear it peel back as it thrusts you. You pull it back, and you get launched off the back of it, Wolverine. But your axe is embedded a good solid meter into the back of the head of this bullet, just
Nice.
across its head, and its head begins to split, and it kind of just starts bleeding out on the ground there.
That was a one shot
It's
in
like-
a million.
There's one shot at a million, kid.
And then I dispel the darkness around me,
All right.
seeing that the threat is taken care of.
Music change.
Well, that wasn't even the Giants, guys.
That wasn't as bad as I was expecting,
But
honestly.
guys, this is food for days.
I pick up my javelins that I threw and grab my great axe out of its mouth.
All right.
I grabbed all my arrows.
One of your arrows broke off the bullet's back, so that's one mess.
Can we scavenge some of their hide and like
Yeah,
the,
some of its metal bits.
the metal bits, make some armor out of that later?
Yeah, you can try.
I would.
Can
like
I get
to try.
some more meat?
All right, so
Oh yeah, bullet jerky. I got some in my pants.
I don't know if I want that.
I'll stroll over to Zaia and make sure that she's alive.
Oh yeah, she was in darkness the whole time. Completely didn't see her.
yeah, you
Thanks,
guys,
Lucius.
as it
At least
clears up-
someone remembers I'm there.
I saw
Hey, I
her
tried to save
and
you.
I saw her and like she looked like she was okay. Not that I took a very hard look.
She had,
But,
Wow.
she had a smile on her face as she was dreaming of singing on stage.
so I go over and I just kind of like lean down and check for a pulse.
Is it Rogadar passed out too?
Rogadar is dead as well.
Oh,
Oh, I go with him.
I'm right
Conscious.
beside
What a
him. So
caring team we have, guys. Seriously. Oh yeah, that's true. Rogadar is also down. Oh wait.
Should I have rolled any death saving throws?
Require
in that
someone in the
time
Twitch
there?
chat to remind.
It never got to your turn. No, you're fine.
I kind of
Okay,
roll
good.
my eyes and remember that Zaia got me a cake. So I decide to check if she's still alive.
All right, so you get
So glad I
Anakel,
got
Wolverine. You spent some time trying to bring Rogadar back to the living. Lucius, you
I
take Zaia.
slap him in the face to get him back for slapping me so many times.
Just yeah. You guys spent some time doing that. You did. At this time, you also realized Zaia was down. She was in pretty much darkness the whole time, so you had no idea with those few moments that Zaia was out of combat.
I protected her from further harm.
There you go. That's what you did.
This whole time I'm like, come on, why isn't she even doing anything, lazy girl?
All right. So after a few moments, Rogadar, you guys are able to stabilize Rogadar and Zaia. But they don't come to 1 HP. They just stabilize, right? You need to heal them.
Stabilized but not conscious.
Not conscious.
I look to Anakel. I don't have any potions. I'm not a magical
I have
kind
a
of wizard.
poultice.
I have no potions either. I know, Luna has a poultice you can use, but it's not going to do
I
much.
walk over and I kind of say, perhaps we should reconsider continuing on through the night. I think that we could all do with a long rest at this point.
I look to Nin, seeing she's our scouting leader, and I ask her. I agree with Lucius. We should probably camp out somewhere. Do you know where we're safe?
She sighs, and she's kind of holding a tattered piece of clothing of Wedge, and she's like standing there looking at her.
I walk away. Just.
But she kind
let her mourn.
She brushes it off. You see her kind of stand up straight. Clearly, a little tear down her face, but she's holding it together. She knows what her job is. She says, "Well, boulettes probably won't attack us here again. The scent of their dead will probably drive the rest of them away. We should be okay here."
I proceed to start carving it up.
All right.
And I guess we can start making camp then,
All right.
in the shadow of this rock here.
Okay. Make a nature check or survival.
Me?
Pick one.
No, make a
He's
nature.
trying-
She tried to carve some pieces from it. Nature check.
Alright.
Nature.
I think survival usually for harvesting,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
harvesting parts.
Make a survival check. 10.
10.
Yeah, you managed to get some from this body. You managed to carve out I would say about 3 usable pieces of metal off its back. The rest seems
Can I-
like. Go ahead.
Can I carve a piece of meat out of it? Like a tenderloin or something?
Sure. Make a survival as well as you try to carve up the other one.
Are you gonna make us some dinner tonight? I ask
18?
Luna.
Yeah, you look around the body. It's hard to get to the good parts without going to the metal, but your battles and your
Question.
the wounds you've done open up
The
some
metal,
areas.
is that everywhere?
Yeah, it's like an armadillo. Its body is full of metal, but you guys opened up sections of it while killing it, and you managed to get through, peel back apart, and get some good solid chunks of meat.
Alright, dinner's on me, guys.
Nice.
Yeah,
Let's get a campfire going.
All right, you guys spend the next hour or so harvesting, and setting the campfire. Zaia, you rolled 1 for your 1d4.
I did.
All right. Within that hour, you hear Zaia kind of wake up a little bit, flutter her eyes, and regain consciousness.
I have one
I walk over to her. What you doing, sleepyhead?
I don't know what happened. Where are the bullets?
Well, it got kind of dark and you just
I'm
fell
making
asleep.
bullet meatballs.
Oh, okay.
Welcome back. I have
I have
some.
one HP?
Yep.
I hold out the 3 big metal chunks of the boulette hide and say, "I got a present for your little bag there."
Oh,
Thanks,
cool.
holding.
So, they're called 3 pieces of
Boulette,
there you go.
boulette metal.
bullet.
Pull that metal.
Nin is an elf, right?
She is, yes.
I'm going to say,
The 3 of them are elves, or the 2 of them in it.
oh, okay. Would you like to split the watch for tonight?
As you guys are sitting at the party, she says, "Very well. I'm heavily wounded. Perhaps
No. I'm gonna say, like, you guys don't have to do that because I can just set up my hut.
Can you fit
What's your hut?
this entire group inside your hut?
I can do up to 9 people, and there's 9 of us, which I counted while I was sleeping.
Good thing one of us died.
Then says, very glad that Wedge's death.
Made it
Go to
so
bed at 5.
convenient.
We would have had to awkwardly ask someone to stay outside.
Can I also
I
use
say
my? Oh no,
I would
guess
still
not.
rather have eyes on the surroundings, regardless.
Okay, but I'm gonna
Hardly
do
want
that
to
for
wake up
myself.
to a surprise.
If you want to feel
Nonetheless.
safe, just come in my hut. I'm just gonna make my little hut here, and if you want to leave, up to you. Is that fair?
You are aware that we just fought beasts that see without eyes, right?
She was
Yeah,
dead.
but yes.
I turn to Nin and I say, "You're a ranger. I assume that you see the value of keeping a watch regardless of the hut."
She sighs.
No. It says that other creatures are barred from passing through it.
They're not
she's
barred from
protective.
sensing us.
Nobody can't get in.
They can surround us and put us under siege, basically, but we're safe.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it for myself. Too.
It is the tiny hut is a dome, right? So Nin says, your dome doesn't protect us from below. It is standard
Ooh.
procedure for us to do watches.
Can I put a dome
put it up
upside
on the
down?
rock. Put it up on the rock.
They can go through rock.
I say, you and your companion are welcome to take the first rest, and I will stay up and watch.
Nin looks
I can
very
stay up too.
happy with that idea. She is gravely wounded. She is barely standing and profusely bleeding.
Okay,
Wedge.
fine, I get it. I'm gonna cast healing word on her.
Right, go ahead.
8. I'll sponge a little bit of blood of her.
You watch as Zaia just tired of this, kind of says a few things, and you still watches the magical entities fly from her fingertips and towards Nin. She breathes a little bit more. I feel a little better, but I still need a long rest. Wedge is looking okay. He can take the watch. If you want him to.
Can I also take my hit dice while we're doing this?
Okay, so are you guys taking a long rest?
Did you say wedge?
It'll be a long rest. Yeah, we'll sleep the night, right?
Okay.
So you don't need to use your hit dice. But we're gonna eat something, right? Make a little campfire. Have a little kumbaya. Some socializing.
I'm still gonna make my hut. I think it's gonna protect me.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
good. Can you put
Alright,
the
so-
fire? Can you put the fire in the hut and the smoke
Yeah.
still escapes?
Yep.
Yeah.
Smoke still stay. We're not gonna die of carbon monoxide poisoning.
No, it works.
It works. I go up to Luna and I hold out that cornucopia of the Earth Mother, and I say, do you know what kind of veggies go with boulette meat? Luna.
What kind of veggies do you have?
Oh, I think I can have all the veggies.
Okay, well, then let's have all of them because there's quite a few of us.
I mean, like, what do you want to cook? Asparagus?
Do we even have asparagus, Wolverine?
Oh, I have all the veggies. As
Oh,
I hold
yes!
out my cornucopia of the Earth Mother. I'm taking requests here.
Brussels
I
sprouts
feel
Brussels
like Brussels
sprouts.
with jerky.
I love Brussels sprouts. What else?
Turkey.
Brussels sprouts and jerky. sounds
Lucius,
good.
do you have a favorite veggie or fruit? Sadness.
Just
Darkness.
shakes his head. No.
Sadness and darkness.
Okay, Anakel.
Is it desserts? I like blueberry pie.
No. I have
Blueberries.
fruit and
I'll eat
veggies.
blueberry.
You want some blueberries?
Squish them. I'll just like them.
Blueberries.
Rogadar, are you up to eating?
Rogadar is unconscious for 4 hours.
For 4 hours. I slap him with like no
I
response.
just make a
He's
stew.
unconscious. He's
Drop
unconscious
it in
for
his
3
mouth.
months.
Oh wait, I can wake him up. I'm gonna healing word on him.
There
Okay,
we
you
go.
do that.
He's not
Realizing what's going on.
He's not gonna want to miss the food.
You have 5 HP. I go and I just do a little win.
And the campfire kind of seeps into his nose, and he wakes up to see that you are inside the dome, inside the tiny hut of Zaia, protected from the extremities.
And
Extremities?
that doesn't look so tiny.
Welcome home, Rogadar. Tickly.
Oh, that was a good sleep.
Right?
We're alive.
I
We
was
survived.
And Luna's making dinner for us, and I'm taking some veggie requests.
Oh, veggies. We don't eat many veggies where I'm from. Potatoes.
I just put it in the stew.
Potatoes.
Are in there.
Oh,
Potatoes and Brussels sprouts it is.
we had some rum and plum pie. Do you have any plums? It was a good pie.
I can make some plums. So I hold on to the Earth Mother cornucopia, and I think Brussels sprouts, plums, potatoes, and blueberries, and then I pour it out into a pot that I have on the ground.
Okay, roll a D100.
Ooh, it's a randomized thing.
Bullet turd comes out.
33.
33.
Yeah, outpours what you've mentioned and a few other random goods. Some carrots,
Interesting. Oh,
some
Yay, carrots.
couple pears come out, but the things that you wanted come pouring out in abundance
Interesting.
at your feet.
I'm gonna have to learn more about this.
Okay, so I'm
I
gonna
think
make a
blueberries.
stew.
Mm.
Stop eating my food before it's cooked.
I
Alright, so
wait patiently for some food.
All right, guys. So you guys spend
Okay,
the next
so-
moments inside our tiny hut, Luna making the food, and it smells delicious. Nin sits there beside Wedge. She looks a little less perky and less excited as she did when you had first disembarked from Goldenfields. But she sits there, just waiting patiently as well. So with that, you guys eat a hearty meal put together by Luna. It tastes delicious. The dead bullets outside are welcome sights as you go to bed. Taking Lucius and Wedge taking turns to watch out at night. Is there anything else you guys want to do tonight?
Does anyone want to talk? Swap manly stories.
I'm gonna get my Stein out.
Okay.
Ooh, oh, I want some of
You
that.
know what? I will talk of some manly stories tonight.
Yeah, I mean, it's so rare that we all sit together.
All right.
We're not in combat.
If I fall asleep, though,
I look inside my stain and I want to smell to make sure that what I hear right now is not illusion, not an illusion.
Yeah, you open it and some of it splushes into your face, and it has that same grainy wheat taste to it, that delicious golden gulp taste. And this is real, and it's
Cool.
big in your hands. It's like, whew, it's massive.
Let's get a round going. Loosen up, and we'll hear Rogadar tell us a war story.
Yeah.
telling the war story, right? Oh.
Let's start with your dragon story.
Where you from,
Dragon
buddy?
story. Yeah, let's hear about this.
Oh, dragons, yes. Please, dragon story.
Oh, that's your story, right?
We're asking you.
You're asking me. No, we're asking Rogadar. Yeah, we're asking Rogadar.
I don't
Yeah.
have a dragon story, but you
Yeah.
mentioned something about a dragon story.
You were the
Dragon?
one
Yeah,
who told us you had
Wolverine
a
has
dragon
a-
story.
Wolverine has his dragon story. I want to hear that one.
Oh, you want to hear my dragon story?
Yeah, your dragon story.
I'm gonna need a couple cups first.
Okay,
Wait.
I shake it and I fill one cup in his Goldenfields cup.
All right, tops you up, Wolverine.
Nice.
Okay,
So
drink it so I
drink it
can serve
away.
you a second one so you can tell us your story.
All right, I chug that one down.
And
Go
I
Yeah.
refill.
What were we
While
saying?
Wolverine is drinking up and getting a little wasted, I turn to Lucius. I ask him, "What's your story? You're so mysterious. You're obviously a drow elf. Where are you from?"
I am from where all drow are from, the Underdark.
So what brings you to the surface?
I left my home when I was very young. I
As heroes do.
didn't want to stay there any longer. I figured that even the harshness of the surface world was better than what I was living in.
And what was that exactly?
You need more
I,
compassion there, Anakel. That must have been hard. What was it exactly?
Wow, one
man.
extra modifier at the beginning of the
It's
sentence.
all about the
So
modifier.
compassionate.
I'm a blind guy. I have a hard life. I'm here to know what Lucius
So
was
Lucius,
going
what do
through
your
so
parents
much I couldn't
do
leave his house.
for a living?
Tell me, what do you know of the drow?
That they live underground. They don't like the sun. And they're kind of not very talkative.
You are honestly the first drow that I've ever met in my life.
Yeah, so just do like me. Just what characteristic do Lucius... Can we list of Lucius equals drow? So, doesn't like the light, doesn't like to talk, and comes from underground. That's pretty much what a drow is, right?
That's racist.
You would be unwise to presume that one person represents their entire race.
Well, trust me, I represent my race just fine.
Oh boy. But going back to this,
Represent.
why did you leave the Underdark? What was so bad about it? I've never been there. I mean, I feel like I would fit in, considering I can traverse the dark. But
Have you ever heard of the goddess Lolth?
Like love?
Lolth.
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 Never
Nope.
heard of
is
her.
she a nice person? Seems kinda
She's
nice.
the goddess of lols.
But she sounds like she laughs out loud a lot.
Come on, guys. This is respectful, man. Disrespectful.
Let's not make fun of his heritage, guys.
We all come
Wolverine
from
is so wise.
You are all making
No.
jokes, but if you knew what my people did in service of that goddess, you would not be laughing.
Oh. Well,
I get really-
then enrich
What is it
us
that they
with
do?
your knowledge.
She is a chaotic goddess, one who requires much of her servants. My parents were devout worshippers of this goddess, and, well, they, didn't exactly treat me as you surface dwellers might expect parents to treat their children.
So, how did they treat you?
You're not talking about
Yes.
child sacrifice, are you?
Never got as far as to offer my life up to the goddess, but as close as you could imagine to that, I suppose. Enough that I figured that despite the trouble that our race has dwelling on the surface, I figured it was a far better life than what I was subject to underground.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
sorry
I
to
don't
hear
like that goddess. She's not welcome in my little hut.
Yes, I am not a fan of that goddess or what she represents at all.
So, who do you worship now?
I do not worship anyone, little one.
Oh.
Well, I think we're gonna need another round. The bit got a bit. But
Who's
thanks for
next?
sharing. That was very nice.
Who's next? Anakel, you've been on a journey.
Yes, I've been on a short journey actually. I come from the lands of, I forget. I come from the lands.
It's been so long, right? You didn't see your land in a really long time.
Well, I come from the east. I am, as you can tell, I'm a Mulan human. I grew up in a monastery, actually. I never knew my parents. The village where I was from actually takes one child every year to grow up in the monastery to learn the ways of the open hand martial arts. And it was my year, and I was chosen in that year, 30 years ago. And so I trained as a monk. And on your 30th name day, which I just had 3 weeks ago, you essentially leave the monastery to go out and wander the world. Most people go back to the villages and just live their lives there, protecting it from bandits. But my master Tenpin,
Is his last name Bowling?
I was just gonna say that.
That's my wise master Tenpin.
I know a story about Tintin too, but I don't think it's the same guy.
We're drunk. We're all drunk. Anyways, usually we
But
celebrate
hey,
the
if you
30th.
want to hear stories about Tintin, I got a lot. They're really good.
So normally on your 30th birthday, we have a big celebration. We have a send off. Except for on the morning of mine, Pippin woke me up and he basically told me I had to leave immediately. And so you see, I had these gifts of visions, and he told me that the visions will guide me where I need to go. And I ended up finding you guys in Nightstone.
So what do you
and
see in your visions?
They're like waking dreams, except for I lost those visions, as some of you remember.
How did you
when
lose them?
Well, you see, we were trying to investigate a haunted house, and
Retrieve a midnight violet.
I murdered a child.
What?
It was
Okay,
It
you're
was not
so
what I
close
thought it
from not being welcome in my hut anymore.
It was
Explain
a grave
yourself?
mistake. I misunderstood the circumstances. I thought it was
my fault.
a demon. I killed him. I released the demon, and
My
he's now
fault.
running wild in Faerun. And after that, I lost my visions. I had another one for the first time the other night, except it was a nightmare, and it was nothing like I've had before, and that's all.
But like those visions, they are like about your future, or they're about
they,
your
they
past.
tell me where to go. When I was with you guys at Nightstone that night, I left you. I had a vision telling me that I had to head south to Kandor, and that's where I met Luna. And Luna could tell her story, but basically, I knew that I had to bring Luna back to you guys. And it was on the way back to you guys where the incident with the child occurred. And since then, I haven't had a real vision. So, yeah.
That's a little spooky.
You get used to it. But there is a demon running wild in Faerun because of me. So if you ever encounter someone...
Wait. Thanks for the reassurance, but I'm not very reassured. I don't like that. So we have these rock climber people after Wolverine. Now we have this demon after you. Lucius,
I
who's
don't
after
think
you?
us. I just freed him.
He's not looking for you to kill you. right now.
No.
He's
If
probably
anything,
your
he'd probably
friend, right,
thank
since
me.
you
Yeah,
freed
he'd probably
him?
thank me because for freeing
Is he an
him.
ally now?
Okay.
No.
Do we know the name of that demon?
I don't recall.
Luna, do you remember the name of that demon?
Nobody takes notes.
I'm the only one that takes notes. Well, you guys are so useful. I could try to know a story of that demon if I knew the name, but thanks for the help.
If I
I'm
meditate on
trying
it, I'll
to
probably
recall.
remind me. But that's my story, and that's all I share.
Okay. So, Lucius, is there anything after you? Should we be worried?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay.
Do we all have people after us?
Yeah, let's just
Except for
Rogadar has
Lucius.
probably
Now.
have a lot of people after him.
Why would I have people after me? That doesn't make any sense.
They wouldn't know it's you, so you're good, right?
Exactly,
You've been
yeah.
for a while.
Why wouldn't they
So
know
we're
it's
safe.
Rogadar?
Because Rogadar is, unrecognizable.
Yeah, apart from being a dragonborn. Yeah. Well, let's put it this way. Most of my jobs end with people dead. So, hence no one being after me, since no one knows who I am.
That's
It sounds
very
as though we are in similar lines of work, Rogadar.
You're a bounty hunter?
No. I am many things. I am many things when the Zentarum acquire it.
Well, I choose my job. I'm not told what to do by any faction or group.
Okay, while we're talking and stuff, Zaia will just put her hand in her backpack because she wants to just hold the diary.
The diary.
Okay.
That's it.
Is this a magical diary?
You don't know about that, Wolverine.
Do I see this happening?
It's pretty dark in here.
Make a perception check. I have dark vision.
No, it doesn't have to be dark.
Well,
I can leave it like dim,
It's fine.
normal light-ish.
Just make a perception check. Are you trying to hide this?
13.
Zaia, or are you just doing it?
Well, I'm not like doing it super obvious, but I'm not trying to hide it.
Okay.
13 perception.
Yeah, you see her shift. You don't see her slip her hand to her bag, but you kind of see her kind of sitting with one arm to the side, kind of hidden from your view. But you don't see her actually reaching into her bag.
So I think nothing of it.
Yeah.
I've been drinking too much.
Yeah, a little too much.
Who
Anything
else
else
wants
on
to
this
share?
fine evening? As the moon is high.
I want to hear Cinder's story.
I can tell you Cinder's story. Luna, where do you get the wolf?
My village was attacked. I'm a wood elf, and I ended up at the bottom of a river, and Cinder found me and woke me. Ever since. He's my bud buds.
She's slurring her words a lot because of the drink, so. All I heard is bud buds. Oh, your bud buds, that's cute.
Did anyone
I had a wolf.
survive in your village?
I had a wolf pet. We were bud buds.
As far as I know, it was just me.
From your entire village? What was it?
Who
is
attacked?
Is it around still? Like, is it close by?
Ants.
Giants.
Sorry?
Ants? You got attacked by ants?
Giants.
Giants.
Oh,
Giant
giants.
ants.
And
Hopefully we'll we can get some revenge on these giants. Get rid of this problem that's going on.
Hope so.
You'll have your
Were
vengeance.
they hill giants, or they were a different type of giant?
I'm not quite certain. I'd have to see a crest to figure out.
Well, they were cloud giants.
Oh.
She passes out. She told me her story when we were traveling. Her village was attacked by cloud giants, completely razed to the ground. There was one mark on the single cloud giant castle. It was a banner, a black banner with a red sigil on it. It was a crescent dragon with a giant slaying it. So, if we ever find it, I guess we can always take it out.
Well, that got heavy.
Nin just
You
sitting
are
there.
Yeah.
Nin and Wedge are just watching you guys, and she's just shaking her head. She's like, "Does anyone have a good story?" Jeez.
My village still alive.
Well, there's something.
Mine too!
That's a start.
That's 2 starts. And your village is still alive as well, so hey, that's 3.
And my village is still there. I haven't been in a while, but hopefully giants haven't attacked.
My village is still there. I just haven't. I mean, I just left a few weeks ago.
Oh yeah,
I'm sure
you're
the
fresh
drow
out
are
of the...
thriving and doing perfectly fine in the Underdark. The concerns of giants attacking on the surface world will have no impact on them.
All right. Anything
Glad we all
else?
got to know each other.
Just a little bit more.
Hmm?
Anything else as you guys spend the night drinking and eating merriments?
So Wolverine, why did you leave your village?
I got a taste of adventure and set out for glory.
And did you
Did
have
you
a
ever
plan
find
in
it?
mind?
No, I just wanted to help people that are in trouble. Wherever I could. You know, questing.
So now you find yourself trying to save the world from giants.
Looks like I found a worthy quest.
Well, it was very nice getting to know you guys.
It's time for bed.
Yeah.
I exit the hut and sit by the rock. Actually, I sit up atop the rock so that I can see better.
No.
Is there a fire in the hut?
Yep, there is.
I don't know where my token went, so.
I'm gonna bring the lights darker in the hut so we can sleep. So just the fire burning now.
I get out my bedroll and I tuck myself in for the night.
I put my back to the fire and fall asleep looking outside.
All right. Who's making so much noise? Nin and Wedge kind of find an opposite corner for you guys. It's get ready for a nap. Wedge is prepared to swap out with you, Lucius, when the time comes. And you guys go to bed underneath a starry, moonlit sky.
Yeah. Revel up.
Level down.
Where on this planet? Oh, I see us. There we are.
Oh, the DM can move us over.
I'm controlling
It's only
that.
the-
I'm controlling. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, Lucius, you spend 4 hours on the watch, being more cautious about just not the visual, but the feeling in the ground as well. Night goes on without a hitch. Actually, roll a perception check.
Sorry, I literally just closed my character sheet as you said that. Because you said night goes off without a hitch.
And
Oh, it's super laggy.
Yeah, this map. Look at the world map. This kills you.
19.
at some point during the night, you're kind of just sitting outside, just taking in the scenery, the nice dark night. It's quiet. It's tranquil almost. Soft breeze. There's a soft breeze. Okay. As you're sitting there, you watch just in the distance, way above. You see a flying figure, just soaring across the sky. It seems to be heading east.
Does it, like, is it the size of a dragon? Perhaps?
Yeah, look. You can see wings beating. You can tell it is of a dragon shape, heading eastwards. At this distance, it's hard to tell how big the dragon is, but a dragon just soars past you above.
Can I
Way up.
see its color?
It's fairly hard to tell.
Well, I have superior dark vision.
Yes, but it doesn't. At that distance, it's pretty much black and white.
Okay.
It soars towards the kind of east, towards the higher mountains of the Forlorn Hills, and it just soars that way. Doesn't seem to be in a rush. Just seems to be coasting along, just cruising. You guys wake up, nice into the morning. It's gone without a hitch. It looks to be as you're waking up, you start to hear kind of a little pitter patter upon the dome shape of Zaia's hut. It's just like a sprinkle of rain starts to come down as you guys begin to wake up.
No, but we're protected. It doesn't go through.
As I said, it hit your dome and kind of beats off your
And it
dome.
hit the door.
And as you're looking
okay.
up, there's some dark, serious clouds.
I love the sound of rain on a tent. Can we just stay here all day?
Well, unfortunately, it only lasts 8 hours, so we're about to get rained on.
I quickly pull out a cloak and put the hood up
All right.
before the dome.
I have a cloak too.
Do I have a cloak? I don't think I do.
I don't have
I
any
can
extra
share
clothes.
mine.
I always wear a cloak.
I quickly roll up my bedroll and I shove it in my bag so that doesn't get soaked.
All right. You guys quickly spend the moments gathering your things in anticipation that the hut is going to disappear. The rain that's hitting the dome begins to pick up, and you catch a glimpse of some lightning downrange. Just
You got 200 of these.
a sound of a thunderstorm.
I go outside and find Biggs.
Yeah, Biggs is just Biggs and Nin kind of just off to the side, just packing up their gear as well.
I kind of I go up to Biggs and I say, "Did you see anything through the night?"
No, it was quiet. I think the dead bullets scared off any other creatures from us.
Is this rain going to make it more difficult to track the giants?
Nin is a experienced tracker. I trust her. We shouldn't have a problem. It may slow us down a bit, but once she's got this, she'll find the target.
That is good news. I look forward to moving on as swiftly as possible.
Yeah, I get up. And I'm pretty much packed and ready to go.
All right, and it is it's a gross morning and half of day as it's raining and not very ideal. All right, so you guys pack up your gear. Nin has her stuff ready. She says, "Well, are you guys ready to go? We shouldn't be too far from Kuvat now."
I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah,
Everyone's
let's
good?
go. Let's get on with it.
Ready? I'm good. Let's do this.
As the wind starts to pick up, just blowing rain, it's an uncomfortable time. But Nin takes the lead and she begins to make her way further into the the Forlorn Hills. You guys spend the better part of the morning just following her. She has to double back a few times to go back and double check to see if she's got the track right. But she does pick up on various footprints of Kuvat's team and the Hill Giant Horde. She just continues further into the Forlorn Hills. Anything you guys want to do while you guys are traveling?
Yeah, can I play some flute? I mean, some panpipes?
Sure.
You want to do that?
While it's raining, you hear this beautiful wooden airy sound coming from Zaia.
I'm gonna play something along the lines of Follow the Yellow Brick Road.
Okay. You hear this jaunty
Is that a
tune.
good idea? Aren't we trying to track the giants? We want to let them know we're coming?
Nin says, "The giants are not around. It should be okay."
Oh, in that case, I figure my loot. And I start discovering some coins. Moving along with on Zaia.
All right.
Are we playing? Is this a C major, D major? What are we in?
Gonna be a C major.
It's gonna be an A minor.
Oh, A minor.
Play.
Bing, 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 bing. Just tuning my guitar. Alright, I'm gonna go. Let's play some chords.
But that's not what I was playing. But good enough.
Spirit tracks, anyone?
That's a deep
I'm a
copyright
careful.
right there.
Well, there's another copyright issue on our YouTube
Oh,
videos.
crap. We did that out. Okay. So Zaia and Anakel, you guys play a little judge tune. It's a little hard to hear over the hard rain that's coming around you.
It's okay, I'm walking right next to him, and we're just bonding. We're like,
Yeah,
hey, we
my-
have this thing in common.
My Arna strumming is like over her head, so it's just blocking the wind from being clogged.
That's right.
All right.
Or
Okay.
the rain.
You guys spend a couple hours following Nin. She begins to pick up the pace more and more as she's moving further and further to the hills. You can get the sense of urgency. She's looking at the. Yep.
Can I collect herbs and stuff? Like greens?
Yeah, you can do your poultice collection as you're going. You kind of
Okay.
jut off once in a while to grab some herbs and make yourself a poultice.
Okay.
But you start to get a sense of urgency in her footsteps. She starts moving quicker through the mud. You see her getting down and closer to the tracks, and she's looking around. You hear her kind of say something under her breath. like a curse or something.
Can I move up beside her?
Yeah.
As she's quickening her pace?
Yep.
Nin, what's with the change in pace? Have you caught something?
She says, something's changed. Something's not right. I was following Kuvat's team, and they were following the Hill Giants. The Hill Giants split somewhere here and regrouped later on, but Kuvat's... I don't know. There was the third pair of tracks. Just, I can't understand it. Something was...
What nature was the third pair?
I can't tell. The rain has washed it all away. But I don't know if it was someone from the Giants or something else, but something else was tracking Kuvat's team, it seems. At a further distance back, but it doesn't make any sense.
Okay, I'll stop playing to listen on the conversation.
Yeah.
This couldn't
I
be
sense this urgency to
this couldn't be
Have
our
you
tracks, and we've
decided
been
on
going in
which
circles.
path to follow? Or is there anything that I could help with here?
Well, the Giants, from what I can see, the Giants are probably regrouping up ahead, or have regrouped up ahead. I'm trying to find Kuvat to regroup with him and find out what's going on. But I don't know. It's just I'm losing the trail of Kuvat, but there seems to be something else here. It's got to be further up ahead, not too far from here. Their footsteps seem to be slowing down around here, so they must be setting up camp, or had set up camp, not far from here.
Can I do a survival check or something to see if there's any hint on the ground of anything they would have left?
Yep, but
I go over to Luna, and I ask her, "Is your wolf able to track ahead of us, even through the rain?"
I believe so.
If
Yeah, put him on the trail.
if he's willing, I could look through his eyes as he's going ahead of us tracking and tell you what he sees.
Okay. Okay, let's do this.
all right,
Okay.
Zaia, you look into the dirt.
Just make sure that he's safe, though. I don't want him getting hurt.
Zaia, you get down to the dirt, and you see the footsteps that Ninalora is talking about. But it looks like it's getting filled up with water, becoming a muddy mess. You can't really discern anything more than she can. But she says, they can't be far from here. Kuvat's just gotta be up ahead.
In which direction is this?
She kind of points northeast-ish along the base of what appears to be the mountains jutting out of the Forlorn Hills.
Okay. I mentally talk to coils around my arm and have them slither off and fly up in the direction.
Okay.
And I turn to Wolverine. I will send coils to check first. If he finds something, then perhaps there's a benefit to sending Cinder as well. And I look through Coil's eyes.
All right. And after that, you watch as Rogodar's big dragonborn eyes just turn completely white and glazed over as his body just seizes up and stops. You, Rogodar, feel your essence take go airborne as it flies into Coils' body. Coils flitters through the sky, getting just beat down by the rain. He's trying to keep it aloft. It's tough. He's got to fight through it, and he continues northeast for quite a while. How far can he go with?
He only goes to 120 feet, and if he doesn't see anything, he'll just come back and re-summon it on my arm.
Okay. He flies as far as he can, getting some elevation. Can you make a big perception check for us, Coils?
Perception check. 6.
It's rainy. The rain just
We're so
blocks
great.
you. It's causing a mist to form on the hill. You can't see much. Just comes back to your arm.
There's nothing for 120 feet in that direction. Seems to be safe if we continue going.
Well, we can't right now. Did you see how stiff Wolverine just got?
Nope.
I didn't do it yet.
Oh.
I was waiting for Coils to come back. But
Oh, right. Okay.
if we send Cinder ahead, he can go for an hour. I can see through his eyes for an hour.
Well, can you move while you're doing that?
I can tell you guys though what he's seeing. Or we could just go ahead.
I mean, he runs faster than all of us. I just send him out. Well, we'll keep heading that direction, and we can send him.
Yeah, but Wolverine can.
But he can't move.
Right. Sorry.
Well, like you guys could lead me, but I'm blind to my own surroundings as I look through his eyes.
No, he's weak.
Are you just blind, or are you meditating?
I'm blinded to my surroundings.
So we could literally
Yeah.
push you around.
Yeah, you
I think Anakel is the suited one to do that job.
you could grab my hand and pull me where you want to go.
Yeah.
What's the spell called?
Beast sense. Concentration up to 1 hour.
Nice.
All right, let's do it. I think we do it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's up
Yeah, let's
to
do it.
Luna, but it was, I'm okay with it.
Well, let's see
Luna,
if
what
Cinder.
say you?
Let's see if Cinder is willing. It has to be a willing beast. So, Luna, do you want to give him some direction?
How do I do that?
Just tell him what you want him to do.
Well, yeah, he's gonna do whatever I want him to. So, yeah.
Okay. So I take my my bear totem glove, and I go up to Cinder, cautiously to see if he'll react.
Cinder, he stands there, poised and ready. He sees you approaching and understands what you're trying to do. He looks to Luna. Luna nods and he stands ready.
I touch him on the head, and start the beast sense. It's a ritual.
Yep.
Lasts a couple minutes.
Yeah, it takes about 8-ish minutes to just commune with Cinder, and you slowly feel your life force going from your body through your hands and into Cinder, and you begin to transition your vision through him. Everything goes black, and then you open your eyes and you see yourself touching Cinder's head.
Whoa, this is trippy. Okay.
I grab his arm.
All right.
All right,
I'm ready. Let's go.
If you're moving, you'll have to make some concentration checks to make sure that you can maintain it.
You guys just have to keep me. Don't let me bump into anything. Just keep me on a good path.
All right.
Yeah, we got this.
Cinder dashes to the northeast, following the direction that Coils went, and he just disappears into the mist. Make a perception check for Cinder.
Me?
No, for Luna or. And 14.
14?
Wolverine, you see through his eyes. He's stiff. He looks around. He's got sharp vision through the mist. He looks down. He can sense some tracks. You can feel him sensing something that has gone through here, similar to what they've been tracking this whole time since Goldenfields. And he continues dashing forward. Make a concentration check, Wolverine, as he guides Wolverine in his blinded state, slowly and sure.
A concentration check?
Yeah, to keep up this. This
Concentration's not a thing.
Constitution.
Constitution?
Constitution, yeah.
Constitution, okay. 14.
Yep, you. It's weird to see Cinder moving and then you get your own body moving at the same time. It's such a strange feeling. But you manage to just keep focused on Cinder's vision. Cinder
Hope I
continues
don't
forward,
throw up.
and you guys make another perception check for Cinder as he gets a little further up.
22.
Nice.
This time he looks down, and Wolverine, again seeing through his eyes, he looks around. It's the rain's washing away a lot of the scent and the footprints, but he just picks up. You can see his nose going. Just picks up on something. He looks up. He lets out a loud howl. And you guys can just barely hear over the rain. And he runs forward. And from his vision, you can see him approaching a few bodies on the ground.
He found something.
Ooh.
There's
Can you talk to
bodies.
us?
There's bodies on the ground. I can talk to you guys.
Oh, okay.
he's quite ahead of us.
Can you tell him to be cautious? Can you communicate, or is it just seeing?
No. It's a one way. I think he can handle himself though. He gets closer, and what do I see? Any details on these corpses?
So as he approaches the bodies, sniffing, he sees 3 bodies on the ground. They are wearing similar garb as what Ninalore and her team is wearing.
No.
And bodies lay in the ground with their weapons at their sides, as if they were in a fight. And they all are missing their heads.
Three bodies?
3 bodies, decapitated, no heads around.
Nin.
They got eaten.
How many people were in that other party?
4. Why?
There's 3 bodies that are wearing similar clothes to you, but they don't have their heads.
Shit! Damn it! It's gotta be Kuvat's team. Is it safe? Can we go? We're wasting time.
He doesn't see any other enemies around.
And she just dashes off with Biggs in tow. They start running towards the northeast.
Can Wolverine feel me?
Grab them.
Yeah, I'm just blind
Okay.
to my surroundings.
So I start tugging at him to imply come
Yeah.
back. We gotta go.
Oh, you want me back?
Well, we gotta
Blind
run.
and
We gotta
deaf,
go.
by the way.
So you're tugging
Right.
me.
You feel
Roll it
the
or what?
tug. You feel a tug of Wolverine. Do you release the spell?
It depends how urgent it feels.
It feels like he's pulling you.
I'm like, well, I'm
Do I
I'm
see?
tugging you.
Do I see something really
whistle.
interesting that would want me to stay a little bit longer?
Make another final perception check for Cinder.
Luna, right?
Luna, yes. There was a struggle here, but nothing that was not a clue. Nothing that stands out. other
Okay.
than-
I release the spell. And I come back.
Alright, you feel your body rapidly retreat back into your body, and your eyes open up. Your vision's a little less powerful, and Angel's tugging on your arm.
Ooh, I whistle for Cinder to return.
And you sense him just about face and just are darting back towards you, Luna.
In the meanwhile, I let go of Wolverine. I'm like, guys, let's go! And I start dashing past after Nin.
Yeah, I follow in a dash.
All right, you guys approach just after Nin gets there. She's on her knees, looking at the bodies, along with Biggs. They're searching, looking.
I want to look around and see what it looks like. Is it still is it wooded now, or is it?
No, the Forlorn Hills don't really have trees. A few trees here and there, but it's not a forest. You're closer towards the mountains, so it's a little more rockier, but it's pretty open.
I want to do a perception check around. Do I see
I also-
anything alive? Anything that would be spying on us or something?
Sure.
I also want to do a quick look around and
Okay.
take in the surroundings.
Mountain is my favorite terrain.
24.
So
Okay, 24. So what are you doing, Luna?
what do I do with that again? Sorry.
I think you get advantage on stuff.
No, it just makes you so you don't slow down in it.
Okay.
I think.
Okay. Rogadar, you approach. You see the bodies, but the rain is making it very difficult for you. Zaia, turn your gaze away from kind of the immediates and look outwards. You spot just from behind, in a very quite far away, kind of to your east, kind of hugging around the mountainside. You spot 2 large glowing yellow eyes peering back in the mist, just barely through the mist. You can see these glowing eyes, and then it kind of dips away.
Okay, guys, there's someone or something spying on us from that direction. So we should hide, or we should make ourselves unseen somehow, or something. I don't know. What should we do?
Panic! This is panic!
I move to between the thing and the eyes and the rest of the group with my glaive out just in case it starts coming.
All right.
Yeah, I ready my
I
stuff.
summon my great sword.
Let's just make sure we have all our sides covered, so so we don't get to jump.
I ready my bow.
All right, Zaia, what you
Does it
saw?
does it seem like it was an animal, or does it seem like it was a humanoid, or was it like really high up, or was it like my height?
It's from what you saw through the mist. You can barely tell. You know, it was two eyes, just kind of peeking out from behind a rock cropping, a good solid like 100 feet away. It was far. You barely managed to see it, but you couldn't tell the shape of it. They were higher than you, like much things are, but it dipped away. You didn't have a good vision of what exactly it was. You just spot these eyes.
I asked Zaia where she saw the eyes, and I want to spot it too. Want to look for it.
Okay. She indicates the direction, but also mentioning that the eyes ducked behind a rock outcropping that was hiding it. But you can make a perception check if you want. Yeah, you can't see it.
Okay.
What? So they were like animal eyes, right? They were not. I can't tell that either.
It was a pair of eyes.
Were they like cat eyes?
She could at that distance it's impossible to tell.
We're in an area that has not a lot of trees. It's pretty clear.
It's pretty desolate, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna cast fly on myself,
Whoa.
and I'm gonna go like high up, but not too high. Like let's say 50 feet up, and I'm gonna dash in that direction so I couldn't make 120 feet, so I can get there in one turn.
Okay.
Do giants have yellow eyes?
Giants would not hide behind a boulder.
All right, so you watch Zaia. What's your flying speed?
60.
So you go 120 feet. So you soar 120 feet, kind of on an incline. Try to get some heights and some distance.
I'm not gonna get like all the way to it, and not right above it. I want to go like in an angle, obviously.
Okay, so you fly up on an angle.
But I want to see, I want to see like in an angle.
Towards the direction that you saw this thing, to a position where you could see around the rock, the outcropping that kind of attaches itself to the base of this mountain. Make a perception check.
My gosh, I'm so scared right now. Okay. 12.
It's the rain is coming down hard. You look down towards the area that you saw this thing, this entity. There's nothing down there, from what you said. It's empty. Nothing where the rocks are. You look around the area that it could have possibly went. Quick do a quick scout looking around. Nothing.
Can I do like, okay, so can I do a look around to see if I spot anything else around?
That was your perception check.
Oh, that was the same thing?
You can't roll again. You use that, so with your 9 perception, you looked around for any clues, any objects, anything that would have
12,
given,
not 9.
anything that would have given an idea of something, but the rain just wipes it all away. If there was anything to begin with. What are the rest of you guys doing?
I'm just waiting.
Nin's just on the ground. She's looking after the body. She says, "These were Kuvat's men, but Kuvat's not with them. Where the hell is he?"
Would the giants have taken Kuvat? Does he know anything that someone would find useful?
Can I say that I don't see anything for the
You're-
rest of the group?
Yep, you guys hear over your heads, the ones with the earpieces. I say there's nothing. Nin says, as she's kind of looking at the bodies and looking around, she says, I mean, why take just him? I don't see any footprints or any tracks of the giants around here. It doesn't make any sense.
Also, what kind of giants just take off heads? Aren't they more of the crushing kind?
Can I tell if the heads have been like severed or like ripped off?
Sure. Make a nature check. Medicine check, sorry.
Can I just? I know I can't do another check, but can I do like
Oh crap! This is gonna be
anything
bad.
while standing there to see if I see any movement over time around?
Yeah, you can hold your position there for a bit if you want.
I want to do that.
Okay. All right. You get down to one of the bodies.
Oh, if I had advantage, it'd be natural 20.
Yeah. It's hard to tell. You can't really tell.
The
You don't
rain
really-
cleaned up the wound.
The wound is just. No,
Okay,
but-
I ask Minalore. Can you
Oh, yeah.
tell if these heads have been severed or torn off?
She gets down and looks, pushes one of the bodies over, and starts to inspect the wound. She says, "Ah, it was cut with a crude object, like purposefully. You can tell by the jagged edges. It wasn't torn. It's a clean cut, but with a almost unsharpened, maybe a sharp rock or something. I don't know. But
I
they
turn
haven't
to
been
the
torn."
party and I say, it doesn't seem as though we're dealing with any sort of beast. This was no predator that came and ate their heads.
Giant.
These heads were intentionally removed.
That would be
By
a
a
strange
tool.
diet.
Mm-hmm.
Roly
Well, there
poly
is
fish
some
heads.
cheese.
Do I know which direction Zaia went, and do I know she saw eyes there?
Yeah, so she
said
went
that.
up and you watched her go. But she presumably told you guys she saw the eyes before departing.
He's gonna. Don't do it. I look at Wolverine. Don't do it. Don't do it.
I'll go with you if you want to go over there.
I'm going. I dash over in that direction.
No splitting up, guys.
What's your movement
That's how
speed?
horror movies end.
I got
badly.
40, so I can dash
only
80.
30 feet.
Alright, so Wolverine dashes with Rogodar in just behind him.
I follow. I have 45 speed.
Alright. And you fall behind. Zaia, you can see as you're kind of scouting around, you see the three of them rushing up from behind.
Guys, what are you doing? This is dangerous!
Bit of exercise.
Okay.
You guys get to kind of the rock outcropping that Zaia had saw. Kind of go around it. There's nothing appears to be there.
I keep going.
Can I look for any like tracks of someone who ran away from there quickly?
Make a survival check.
I keep going. I'm still running.
Alright, you spend another action to just continue dashing forward.
18.
Besides Wolverine's tracks that just pass you, you can barely make out a large footprint. It's bigger than, it's maybe the size of, a little bigger than Wolverine's foot. You can just barely see it, and the trail of it disappears into whatever mess that Wolverine's creating.
But it's like going in Wolverine's direction.
Yeah, you see the one footprint heading eastward, kind of alongside where Wolverine goes, but Wolverine just runs over
I
everything.
yell after Wolverine. Wolverine, look for cracks in front of you.
I look down as I'm running,
Okay. At this
following
point,
whatever footprints I see.
At this point, Ninalore and Biggs have gotten up and are coming towards you guys as well. She's running towards Anakel and Rogodar.
Do I see anything suspicious while they're running around from where I
Make
am?
another perception check.
Okay, I'm gonna start like get after her.
Okay, so Luna and Cinder follow
18.
suit. 18?
It's my favorite terrain, so I should be able to track giants because they're my favorite enemy as well, right?
Sure, make a survival check.
Survival, you said?
Advantage. Yeah,
Yep.
you get advantage on
And
it as
Lucius,
well.
are you, I'm assuming you're following following the team?
Yeah, but I kind of stay at the back of the line.
Okay, so with Rogodar, Wolverine at the lead, Zaia flying above, Rogodar's looking around for tracks. Anakel, Ninalore, and Biggs manage to catch up to the stone. They're kind of panting. Luna, you're running in your favorite terrain, just jumping off the rocks, just going at it. There's no tracks, no trail of giants anywhere.
Are they Goliaths?
You guys get together.
What's
Did I
that?
did I see anything suspicious?
Nope, you do not.
Okay.
I'm still going.
So you guys gather at the rocks, and Zaia's above you. And you're
Yeah, I get closer to them, but not too close. I stay
It
like.
could have been an illusion.
I want to
You
do an
could have been
Arcana
pushing
check. Can I check if there's like any magical forces around me
Sure.
or us?
As Nin catches up to you, she's patting. She says,
15.
15. Okay. She says, tracks. The tracks. Where your friend just went. I think they dragged his body that way. And she looks at the rest of you and says, I don't know about you, but Kuvat's my friend, and I'm going after him. And she charges after Wolverine. Arcana-wise, you don't sense any Arcana presence. Just be back in a second.
Going.
He's got to
And
bring
the
out.
DM just
He's got to go get his gigantic dragon token. And this is what Wolverine runs into.
the dragon that likes decapitating with a blunt tool.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah, he has one dull fingernail claw.
Well, he goes into human form for that,
I'm so
Yeah,
scared.
but why?
and then he
Me too.
eats the
I feel like
heads.
we're running
Not a
headlong
dragon.
into something.
But we're
I'd
gonna
almost
run in
prefer a
together.
dragon.
To what? Giant? I don't.
Yeah.
No, dragons
Sorry.
are like 3
All right.
times worse.
All right. Sorry, I'm back. Okay, so she dashes off. What are the rest of you guys going to do?
I follow.
Are you
Gonna
follow her?
follow.
You all follow? Okay.
Well, I'm
Over-
still up in the air looking around. I'm perceiving actively whenever I notice
Yeah.
something.
Okay. So
From
you watch
above.
as your companions proceed further beyond where you are, Zaia. So you kind of in the back now. Wolverine,
Over the
you're
earpiece, I'm gonna tell Wolverine to slow down and wait up for the rest of us.
And in my earpiece, I say, "Not a chance," and I keep running.
and you just keep dashing. You are way ahead of the party now. You're just plowing through.
Well, in theory, I would be catching up because
Are
my
you
flying
following?
speed. Well, I'm not gonna be but I mean, I'm not. I'm keeping up, but from a distance behind, right?
Okay. So yeah, just mention that you're.
You're between us and Wolverine.
Okay. So.
I keep my distance too, by the way.
Yeah.
All right. Here's what we're gonna do, actually.
I don't like this.
Is he
I'm
prepping?
scared.
Is he prepping a map?
Yeah.
No.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Just because you won't.
Whoa!
Don't touch them.
This.
All right. Now we can get a marching order.
Something creepy.
All right. So
Scared.
Oh, I see what you're doing.
Wolverine, you're way up ahead. I should get rid of the names. Zaia between these guys. And the
We're
rest.
heading east.
Yep. Just general marching order. Okay, so Wolverine, make a perception check as you're just charging on through. You guys begin to see that the rain is starting to you've been traveling for some time. It's maybe 11 o'clock-ish. The sun would be reaching peak hours, as if you could see it, but the rain begins to subside and the storm begins to pass. It's still drizzling a little bit. It's still a little rainy, but it's not too crazy. 5, Wolverine?
Mm-hmm. I'm just running.
You're just running. You're just plowing through.
following whatever kind of footprints I can see.
All right.
But it's basically been a beeline's general straight direction.
All right. So with Wolverine at the front, Nin and Biggs not too far behind, with Zaia, the rest of you guys a little further back. Wolverine, you run, and you don't quite see as you barrel over the top of a hill.
Oh no.
A smoke rising from just what appears to be a dip in the hill line. As you kind of crest this hill line, You look down at
Tell us more.
appears to be a kind of ruined or ancient scape. Kind of like a henge with a stone round shallow cauldron of sorts in the middle. As you peek the edge, you spot this, and what you see in the middle are 3 very attractive women standing around this circular cauldron. And in the middle, what appears to be a bound and gagged male dwarf, just bound up in the center of this thing, struggling, and he appears to be in the basin seems to be filled with liquids, a liquid of sorts, and he's kind of struggling in it, and the females are standing around, looking upon him.
Can I stop running as soon as I can and crouch down to try and not be seen?
Yes, you can, but first, we're going to make a perception check, because you just barreled right into these guys. Stand by.
No.
It wouldn't be the first time more being.
How would you know that?
Oh, I'm just a voice.
You're just
Wow.
That is
I rolled a 3 and a 2. Make a stealth. Make a stealth. As soon as you come across over the bed.
I rolled a 2. Oh man.
Hey. Well, that's very bad. As you come around the
Also makes sense.
What are the chances?
you dive to the ground, just, but not before the 2 here and here kind of look up and see you just dive to the ground with no cover, just laying there.
Can I talk?
Yeah, you can
Do I
try.
have time? I tap my earpiece and I whisper. I think I found your guy, and there's these 3 hot ladies here.
You hear one of the ladies say, "Sisters, I think we have to put our ritual at hold." And the other one says, "Don't be silly. We can try using him instead." The third one says, No, that's dumb. This one will do fine." As they start to bicker, they look towards you, Wolverbane. One of them then says, "Where is Raka? He can deal with this one." And then another one replies, "That's a smart idea. We should start the ritual now."
I
the third one,
stand up and I interrupt them. I say, ladies, hold on a second here. Now,
What race are these women?
female humans.
Okay.
I walk towards them slowly, and I say, "Now I can think of a couple rituals."
As you whoa. As you get towards the entrance of this about here, you can say what you want.
Okay. Ladies, I can think of a couple rituals a guy like me and some girls like you could do in a place like this.
Make a deception check or persuasion. Deception. See if you know anything.
11.
The first female says, "Oh, we can think of a few things." The other one says, "Why don't you join us?" The third one says, "We'll be waiting." And you watch as the 3 of them go invisible.
I knew
I
it.
say,
Worse.
I'm not really into dudes, so you can let him go, and I'll, you can have some fun.
You then, you start to hear this sound of chanting. Just between the three of them, the three voices start chanting. Their voices sound coarse and like harsh. It's no longer that beautiful sounding female voice, but becomes a very curdled and dry and disgusting sounding voice as they begin to chant in a language you don't understand. You watch as Kuvan's body in the center of this basin filled with now what you can see as a red liquid. His body begins to seize and rapidly becomes like a seizure. His head snaps back, and you watch as this greenish, disgusting, blackish this ooze and pus begins to form around his eyeball, one eye, and it begins to just fester, and this greenish smoke appears on it, and he's lurching back and forth like this in the middle of the basin.
How far back are we?
You guys are just running. You are rapidly approaching, and you start to. There's a hill that prevents you from seeing over it, and Wolverine's on the other side. As you guys are running, Zaia, you can see from above. Now looking down, you can see this formation of rocks. You see Kuva in the center. You see Wolverine walking towards, but you don't see the females. But what you do see is Wolverine. What's your passive perception?
11.
You, Wolverine, just so encapsulated by these three females, enraptured by these individuals, these beautiful women, and trying to swoon your way to their, it's getting closer to them. You don't notice as a creature comes running at you from behind one of the stone structures. A large.
Do I see it?
Yeah, you see as.
Can I say it in my ear?
By the time it comes out, it comes running at him. You can say it, but it's already upon Wolverine.
Okay.
As this large, disgusting-looking, mangly, matted black hair troll comes charging towards you, Wolverine.
Okay.
And it jumps at you with its claws and slashes you twice, and then bites you.
Wow.
Wow.
So stressful.
This is full damage too.
Guys, we have 10 minutes to kill this thing.
19 to hit.
That hits.
9 points of piercing damage as it chomps down to your neck, then takes its claws, reaches back onto your back, and just across your back. The claws, 12 to hits.
Nope.
23 to hits.
Yep.
As the second one claw just doesn't manage to connect, but the second one does 7 points of slashing damage. As it pulls back. All right. Make your initiative rolls. Wait, don't yet. Let me clear this one.
Oh boy. I feel like we just got into combat.
Mm-hmm.
That was like an hour and a half ago.
Alright, now you can make your initiative rolls.
I don't see it. Where is it?
Sorry. There it is.
Oh, good. He rolled low.
Yeah.
In the campaign I'm DMing, I roll all the initiatives hidden
Oh.
That'd be interesting.
to make it a little more suspenseful.
Yeah, we can do that if you want.
No,
I don't know if I want.
I don't want that.
I mean, you're inherently metagaming by knowing the turn order, but
All right.
That's true, I guess.
Oh, I need a just 1 sec.
Eight minutes.
Like, we could all do our initiative rolls, and then just have the turn order invisible.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I think.
All right. Luna, you're up first. So you're dashing. You are somewhat behind the rest, so you have to use your full movement to get closer if you want to.
I use it.
All right, so you dash.
So you're saying everybody's within like 60 feet then of the edge of the map?
No, you
I'd
have
like
to
to
use.
be around here.
Okay, you're still off the map.
Like I want partial cover.
Yeah, so you're still off the map.
Okay.
You guys, because Wolverine was dashing for a solid like way before you guys, so it's pretty far ahead of you.
Okay.
Lucius, how far can you dash?
I can dash 60. I only need to be within 120 feet though, so just let me know which round I would
Yeah. So you
make it within 120 feet.
this area is in a dip of the hills. So where you guys are running, you guys can see the top of the hill, but you can't see beyond it. You had to crest the hill to look down. So you dash.
How far from the edge of the map is the crest of the hill?
You would be able to see these guys. You would be able to see the troll in this battlefield from the top of the hill. But from where you are as you're dashing, you kind of get to the base of the hill on the wrong side. So
Okay.
next turn, you'll be able to get to the top within your movement speed. And
Okay.
Wolverine, you start to hear chanting from around you, and you watch this. Just you can see past the troll's body. Kuvat's body begins to seize again, and the wound begins to fester even more on his eye. And you hear them. You hear the three voices in unison say, "Raka, Raka," and you see the troll like get big, like just looking, just towers over you. Well, Rognar.
Dashing.
All right, you dash, follow suit. You're to the base of the hill as well. Zaia, you're kind of over the hill, looking down.
How far am I?
How high did you fly up?
I would have said like 40 feet.
Okay, so 40 feet away and then down. It's solid 80.
Okay. 80 feet. Is this considered a... Oh, never mind. I can't. Okay, I'm not gonna... Right now I can only see this one guy, right? Can I just do a quick look around to see if I notice any other creature?
Sure, make a perception check.
Ten.
No, nothing else you can see.
Okay. I'm just gonna wait to see if
Okay,
I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna hold, but
Alright.
not.
Annika, I'm assuming you
I
dash.
dash for 90.
Wolverine.
All right.
Giant troll named Raka stands before you.
How long has it been? Like how much time have I been flying already?
How long does it last?
1 hour or concentration up to an hour.
Yeah, it's probably been like 15 minutes most.
Okay.
I rage,
All right.
recklessly attacking him twice with my extra attack.
Okay.
14.
Doesn't hit. You
14 doesn't
smash
hit.
on the rock face.
And 21.
21 does hit.
13 damage.
All right. You take a giant chunk of its body. It's like this gross, matted. It almost looks like it's rotting. Just carve it right off. But you see, within his body, it starts to shift and form as if almost like the skin is trying to reach out to each other on either side of the wound. Biggs
Ugh.
charges with you guys. Raka. You watch as the tendrils of the wound reach each other and close the gap. It then
I think you have to decapitate him to get him dead.
17 to hit as it bites you
Yep, that is.
for 8 points of piercing damage.
Knock it down to 4.
And then he just bats you with one of his claw, 25 to hits,
Yep.
14 slashing.
14. Mm.
Yeah. And then
Does this all the damage happen at once, or how does that work?
yeah, it's separate attacks.
Separate attacks. So I take 7.
And then it claws you another time for 16 to hits.
That misses.
All right, that one you manage to you grab his wrist, you wrangle him a bit, you push him off.
Okay.
And Nin gets to the base of the mountain as well. The hill. And I think that's where we'll stop.
Oh boy.
Cliffhanger.
As you continue to hear the chanting in unison, 3 voices just chatting around. And
So how about those giants, eh?
Scary.
We're gonna find the giants.
This entire campaign actually has no giants in it.
there are no whatsoever.
It's a conspiracy. There's other things afoot.
All right.
All right. Thanks for watching, guys.
Again, that was a good session.
Bullets and trolls.
And bonding in a fireplace.
Bullets,
Or
bonding, and trolls.
And strange rituals with 3 attractive women.
How high are each of these doors thing?
Maybe like 20 feet.
They really attractive? Did the DM say that they were?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
said that.
They are sexy mamas.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
See ya.
Okay, bye.